Alright, so I'm trying to platinum over 100 games in a list created by the community. Now, if I can't do this before the channel hits 850,000 subscribers, then I will shave my head bald and look like a base character from a video game. So make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Alright, so today I chose to platinum Destroy All Humans. This is one of the most casual and fun games on the list, and after playing it, it is also shockingly comical throughout. Like, I genuinely laughed here and there while causing mass extinction. It was awesome. But anyways, the game has a total of 41 trophies inside, and we won't waste no time today, so let's get right into it. Destroy All Humans is about these two aliens trying to take over Earth because they need this essential compound from the humans to help assist them in the cloning process of their own alien species. And the first guy they sent down to Earth crashed in fire and glory, so now it's our job to go find him and fix the mess that he caused. The very first mission we get sent on was a tutorial one, and it was at Turnip Seed Farm, the most iconic farm of the 1960 American era. But upon entering it and taking the reins of control, you get a trophy. And this also happens in every new area we enter from here on out. So as I said, this mission served as a general tutorial, one showing us how the basics and some initial combat moves work. The first objective was to try and get info from the cows, but we would find out that cows speak no words, and Alien Man here got shit on literally. This angered us, of course, so we then killed all of the cows, and I personally found out the hard way that we can't go into water. So that's super unfortunate. Would have been great to know that beforehand. The main farmer guy then came out to investigate what all the commotion was, and we then sort of sucked his brain off. Talk about giving head, am I right?
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, then his wife also came out and sort of freaked at our appearance. This then caused all of the farm hands to show up and try to rid us of our own life. After that, I got this final objective of getting to my saucer, and there was also an optional objective as well, which, by the way, when going for the platinum, it's advised to do all of those along with the normal game. But it was from killing the farmer's wife with a chicken. Man, I already love this game. Death from cock is how you know the developers thought outside the box on this one.
What I'm saying.
But yeah, to wrap up this initial mission, we jumped in the saucer, then destroyed the humans' farm. Get it? Okay, that was bad. And that was it for the first mission. You don't usually get a trophy from completing a mission in general, so I didn't. But after talking to the boss guy here, I got a trophy from buying my first upgrade in the little upgrade shop on the ship. We then headed off to the next area, seeing as Turnip Seed Farm was a one-night stand, as they say. This time landing in a place called Rockwell. Sound familiar? But as I said, you get a trophy from entering new areas, and I did right here. This mission also taught us how to use the Holo Bob feature, which is just a disguise mechanic, a lot like Prop Hunt, except just with people. And I got a trophy from doing that for the first time right away. And this mission was then much longer than the first one. Basically what we did was infiltrate this fair that was happening and try to find the dumbest human we could to take them back to the ship with us for info and other activities that the aliens are known for. And after scanning people's minds, we would find out that Miss Rockwell, the winner of the local fair's beauty pageant, is apparently as idiotical as they come. But Lord have mercy, she does have some kahunas on her, so I guess that checks out. Long story short, we mind tricked her to follow us out into the woods. She thought it was kind of unusual, but being an idiot, didn't care enough to question anything. And yeah, that was that. She then just walked right up into the saucer, and that's abduction complete. I also think she kind of enjoyed it, which is, yeah.
Oh yeah, right there, that's the spot.
So now it's time to naturally just destroy all the humans again. And I got a trophy right away when doing this from accidentally throwing something at something with the saucer. Very random, I don't know how I did it. And I got another one in this same destruction section from destroying multiple humans with a human-made explosive. That being just a gas tank, I think. But that was it for the excitement, and back in the ship, I bought more upgrades. This time upgrading the saucer instead of myself, and I got a trophy from doing that for the first time. Next up, we were back in Rockwell this time, so no new area trophies, sadly. But we found out that scientists are doing some testing on cows to make weapons and things that we can't be having as we are trying to take over with no issues halting us. So it was basically our duty to just destroy them all. This is a recurring theme, forgive me, I'm sorry. But I got a trophy while battling them from consuming a human's brain to kickstart my own health regeneration. Now that's what I'm talking about. I also got another combat trophy in this same spot from throwing a human into another human and having one of them die from it. Talk about body damage, am I right? This mission, however, had a lot more to it than just exterminating the scientist of the city, because we had the goal of cloning the mayor and then convincing the townspeople that everything was fine. And we actually had this very cool decision-making section, but good lord, someone in the crowd was just distracting me and I couldn't think right to save my life. Aside from that eye candy though, there was nothing else with that mission and area for now. So we got sent off to a new place, that being Santa Modesta, the tourist location. And right after entering some dude's backyard, it looks as though the humans are also taking part in cloning themselves. Son of a bitch, they figured it out. Anyways, my job was to just start killing killing these mystic agents that can sense aliens and stuff. No idea how they do it, but they get very annoying later on. And somehow I got a trophy from just starting to electrocute this dude. I actually have no idea how I got this because the description does not match what I did, but that's fine. Anyways, next trophy was a bit later on after a few missions in this area, as a matter of fact. But this game's missions are all very similar, so I won't explain each one. You basically just destroy all humans. Got him. I'm so funny. No wonder the girls are just all in my DMs right now. Anyways, on this mission, I had some objectives of stealing brains and probing butts. This is like the alien rite of passage ritual or something because it was pretty graphic. But when you're stealing someone's brain, you can mash square to speed it up, and if you do it fast enough, you know, really abusing that button like it's actually in the 1960s, you get a trophy from absorbing someone's brain quickly. I also ended up running pretty low on ammo, and you can get more ammo in the game by transmorgifying any item. That is totally a made-up word, but once you do this once and get the ammo, it's a trophy. Anyways, much later after that, still in Santa Modesta, I was at a drive-in, which is an old American experience that sadly doesn't exist as much as it should nowadays. But I got a trophy from quote-unquote juggling an enemy in the air, even though I'm pretty sure I just fat-fingered a button and accidentally did that when I tried to throw them, but it's okay, I'll take the trophy. When it was daytime again, we finally got to destroy Santa Modesta for good, which was awesome. So awesome, I added this into the video even though we didn't get any trophies from it. But back in the ship after that, I upgraded its skill set to its max potential, which is a trophy apparently, and that's also awesome. The next place we went to was new, and it was in fact Area 51. Actually, no, it was Area 52, the real Area 51. They tricked us, I knew it. But this area had a lot more stealth missions, with us just mainly trying to sneak around and steal back alien items, also trying to find our homeboy who was being dissected somewhere. I mean, he's a goner, but like, closure is always nice, so yeah. Oh, and we also totally blew up the entire place. Yeah, that's property damage. I'm sure the government will send them money though, they love doing that nowadays. Sadly though, the trophies at this point really dried up. I ended up not getting many for a few hours, which made me very sad inside, and I don't appreciate it. I need those for fuel, or else Master won't let me out of the basement for supper time. Hey, yo! Then again though, this game does only have 41 trophies, so we can't be expecting to get one every 5 minutes, although I wish we could. The next trophy I did get after an hour or two of gaming really hard was called Union Busting, and it was actually gotten once we went into a new area, but sadly we didn't mean to get here. Oh no, our poor character got captured by the scientists and thrown into a cage. However, they forgot to put us to sleep, so we literally just used mind control and escaped faster than Dream regretted doing the face reveal way back when, so that's a W. And once we escaped with the saucer from that prison, literally, we made it back to the home base and just got sent immediately out on more missions, ending up in the final area of the game, that being Washington, D.C., the capital, baby. And there was actually a lot of boss battles here, which was pretty dope, one of which was against this giant robot, and it took forever to kill him, so that was sad. I mean, I'm all for edging, but you can't be doing it forever, or else it's just not edging anymore. Anyways, yeah, I got a trophy from that is what I was trying to say. Oh, and about an hour later, we then fought another big robot for a trophy. This fight was much harder than the previous one though, and also had us in the saucer, which is pretty much why. Mostly because the saucer doesn't regenerate HP automatically, making us have to do all of the work. Lame. But then it was basically the end of the game's story, and it just had us battle a girl named Silhouette. She is like the man pulling the strings behind the government, and she was also kind of a baddie, so I felt kind of bad for defeating her. Except the fight against her sucked balls, so I really don't feel bad. You girl. And yeah, here's that final trophy pop for the main story. Actually, I'm just kidding. We got a combat summary after where we gloated and saw her dying. And then here's the final story trophy. Sorry I jumped the gun there. I was just so excited to get right into stage 2 of the platinum, which is the final one and has us mostly doing these wonderful things called challenges. Also, the challenges in this game are the only hard part about it, and a few of them are genuinely challenging. The majority aren't, but I did begin to tweak a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Now, when starting these all off for the first time, you get a trophy after 3 stars on each type of challenge. There is only 5 types of challenges in the game, by the way, and you basically just do the same thing on each area of the game, gradually getting harder as you move on, as you would expect. So, as you would expect, the first area, being Turnip Seed Farm, had the easiest challenges on it by far. I did all of them first try, might I add, with no issues at all, and I got numerous trophies from doing just that. So yeah, I'm not sorry for speeding through these because it was all super easy and simple. I then got 3 more trophies back on the ship, all from random stuff. The first one was from changing my aliens a look, then from opening some weird like level design thing. I honestly have no clue. But then the third was from just reloading a level I already completed. And this is different from just going to the area areas open world, which is where the challenges are at. Anyways, yeah, I basically then just spent 3 more hours doing the challenges. I did get stuck here and there in a few, but usually I was only off of the 3-star goal by a few points, so it was never like I totally failed in any of them. And ultimately, the final challenge I did was a butthole probing challenge. So if that doesn't tell you everything you need to know about how amazing this game is, I don't know what else can convince you. And here is that Master Challenge trophy after getting all of the stars on them possible. I did still have a few trophies left, however, hence the cleanup part of the stage aside from the challenges. The first trophy I got here is from throwing a man into the ocean on the Santa Modesta level, right where it says don't feed the sharks. I love this game. I then flew over to this donut hole also on this level, and if you fly through the donut, you get a trophy, which is awesome. I then went back to the first area, Turnip Seed Farm, and I got a trophy from tractor beaming a cow, which I'm shocked I hadn't done this yet because it's a classic as we all know. And the final trophy I needed to get was from setting a human on fire with a flammable object, and it's done by catching a hay bale on fire and then throwing it at the human. Kind of graphic, but here's the trophy and the platinum trophy pop right along with it. So that was the Destroy All Humans platinum trophy experience. Honestly, a very fun game. It did get a bit annoying with those challenges here and there, but overall it was a breeze and a load of fun to do. And to make my experience even better, I also got the game on sale for like $7, so we're feeling real good right now. Anyways, rating the game out of 10, I'll give it a solid 7.7. I feel like you can't rate it too high because it is kind of a short game, but then again, that's not a bad thing either, unless you're like 5'5" and trying to pull a girl or something.